Yeah, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter, the actual audio version of this podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. The links are right below in the description box. If you've never been there before, you should go there. If you've been there and you didn't leave a comment or a rating, give me that 5-star rating. Leave me a great comment if you rock with me like that. Also, for only $100, I'll promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Let's get it. All right. I'm here. Been chilling for the past couple of days, but I'm here. Talk some sports tonight. I never talk sports. We gonna talk some sports tonight. We gonna talk some sports. And we just randomly stop the music so we could talk sports. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter. Just took a few days off, because sometimes that's what you got to do. I'm not one of them people who going to sit on YouTube every day, day in, day out, just letting myself out and don't have nothing to talk about and just talking to be talking and hoping I get super chats and cash apps. That don't make me, I appreciate it, but, so I'm just not going to just sit there and just talk bullshit, hoping that I can get a sandwich at the end of the live stream. That's not how that goes. So what's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds, like I said. It's been low for a few days. I've been studying some stuff that I needed to study. We'll reveal that soon. Basically just studying Logic Pro 10, just doing tutorials and, trying to get back into the swing. So this is the thing. I make up melodies and beats in my mind. And sometimes when the workflow doesn't match what I'm thinking, it kind of frustrates me. So like when I was on the 1200, the 950 in Studio One, I was able to just make the beat quick. Pow, 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 pow. The beat comes out. Now, using a new program, you learning the program, my mind says this, but the program is not doing that. So I'm a little frustrated. So I got to learn how to do things in conjunction with what I'm thinking and being able to hit the buttons and it come out like that at the same time. So I got the sample, I got everything I want, but it's like sometimes putting it together. So just reading tutorials and going over stuff, just putting it together. That's all it is. So sometimes you just got to fall back and just peep what's going on. So that's what I've been doing. So I want to talk sports real quick. So I used to be a very, very big sports fanatic. I still love boxing and MMA out of all the sports. I peek at basketball every now and again. Like I might look at the replays and some of the events that take place, but I don't really sit there and watch the whole game. I don't got the time to watch a whole game. I don't have the like when people find the time to do shit like that and they not millionaires or they're not well off or they're not, all their business is not taken care of, I look at you funny. So I'm not being judgmental, but I'm just saying I don't have the time to do that when I got all this work that got to get done and all this work that I have to do, all this editing to do, all these lining up interviews, these topics and all other stuff I do behind the scenes. So I'm not dedicating 2-3 hours of my time doing something that's not gonna, when I feel like it's not going to be beneficial to me. Some people it's beneficial. You sports bet, you drink, you're being festive. I don't do any of those things. So for those who do that, salute to you. But, the GOAT conversation always comes up. And, when I was growing up, Michael Jordan was our GOAT. Michael Jordan is still my GOAT. And because of stats, because of numbers, people put LeBron in this conversation. And some people believe that LeBron James is the GOAT. I don't agree with that. Although he's a great player, I never put him past Kobe. So when we talk these top players of all time, nobody putting Kobe in there. I'm like, yo, Kobe was a damn animal. So listen, man, stop leaving Kobe out of it, man. Stop leaving Kobe out this conversation. But anyway, so LeBron is down 0-3 to the Denver Nuggets. They smacked the Warriors, which I knew they was going to do. The Warriors, to me, was just an overachieving team. They smacked the Warriors, and now they playing this Denver team where homie in the center. What type of numbers is he put? He putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers on people. So, yo, that's a. He's been the MVP, mad seasons. You know, like I said, I don't watch it, but I see the tidbits and just for news purposes. So that dude, Jokic, how you pronounce his name? Jokic. You know, they always got a CH in they shit. It be a C, but Jokic. Woo, dude he putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers. So sometimes when I be seeing him do his numbers, I be like, yo, he had 32, 14, and 10. What the hell? He got Hakeem Olajuwon quadruple double numbers. And they were saying, you know, but prior to him playing the Lakers, they were saying how AD gonna stop him. AD is like unbreakable, man. AD, listen, man. AD sit out when he got splinters. AD sit out if you know, if his icy was too cold. AD is boots. Straight up and down. AD is boots. AD don't got the instinct, the animalistic instinct that he need. Neither do LeBron. You know, so LeBron, they did their thing. They're doing their thing with a bunch of, to me, role players. The only stars on the team is him and AD. So when I peek in on the games, I see names, I see plays and all that, but AD is boots. Straight like that. AD is boots. LeBron, he's been in the league. He's 38 years old. I'm not going to put age on him, but yo, fam, it's over, fam. It's over. It's over. That LeBron is over. And this is the thing that I don't like about LeBron. LeBron has had many players, and they trade away so many players. And it was like they were trying to find the right fit for him on the team. So they'll get, you know, they get rid of Kuzma. They get rid of D'Lo. He come back. Then they get Westbrook. They get rid of him. They get rid of, you know, they have so many players, and it's like the team to fit around LeBron. But that bubble championship, salute to them, but come on, fam. It's over. The Lakers are done. It's over. They not coming back from no 0-3. It ain't gonna happen. Sorry to you Laker fans. You could sit there with your rabbit foot in your pocket. You could cast your little spells. You could do whatever you want. It's over, fam. Even if they win one, they not coming back. They not coming back from 0-3. And how could y'all say LeBron is not the GOAT? How you the GOAT and you lost so many times? Like, GOATs don't lose. GOATs gonna lose games, but when the count on that chip is on the line, the GOATs don't lose. That's why we could say, like, we could give it for Tom Brady. Tom Brady has lost, but them games he won, you was like, yo! He ain't never beat the Giants, though, but that's a whole nother thing. We ain't talking about that. But I'm just saying, like, it's over for LeBron. You know, I love his what he brought to the game. He's like a tight end pause that plays basketball. I love that he been in the culture for so long, playing basketball, putting his people on. I love all that. But yo, fam, it's a wrap. It's over, okay? It's over. There's a new sheriff in town, the Denver Nuggets. Listen, and I'm gonna say this. This dude, Jimmy Butler, is the real deal, man. He got it. Jimmy Butler got that. There was a rumor going around that he's Michael Jordan's son. Listen, Jimmy Butler got that. He got that Jordan in him, man. Yo, if that ain't his pops, somehow, some way, yo, Jimmy Butler is serious with it, man. See, that's what I like. That's why I like when you see a dude that's just like, yo, hold on, I'm not losing. That's that instinct. That instinct, like, yo, I didn't come here to lose. Like the great Herm Edwards said, you play to win the game. So you see Jimmy Butler, homie got up in his face acting stupid. I saw the highlights. I said, yo, you don't wake up somebody who just playing. Then look, out of nowhere, pow. Jimmy Butler just went full. And I like that. That's the highlights I like to that's the highlight I like to watch. And, you know, Pat Riley been a part of some good teams. You know, that Heat team in the 90s was a good team. They never won nothing. Then they got the D Wade, LeBron, Bosh era. No, prior to that, it was the Shaq and D Wade era. They did their thing. And then when they brought LeBron and Chris Bosh on, they did their thing. And then, like, he just rebuilt another championship team. So Pat Riley, we got to give him some credit for being a good GM. What everybody thought Phil Jackson was going to be. Ha! Phil Jackson is trashmatic. I remember he came to the Knicks. Everybody was all hype. Trash. And Phil Jackson, you be saying a lot of little wacky, slick shit, too. For you to have been around black players and coached all them black players, because you wouldn't have won no championship with a bunch of white boys. So cut the shit. But you be saying a lot of little slick racist shit, Phil Jackson. And that's kind of shocking because you was a hippie. You come from the hippie era of when in the 70s they was making statements via basketball and things like that. So you be saying a lot of little slick shit, Phil Jackson, with your broke ass hips. You ever see Phil Jackson walk? Anyway, but I'm just saying, I ain't really feeling that. Phil Jackson be saying a lot of little slick shit. And I hear you. You know what I'm saying? It be having racial undertones. You know what I'm saying? Phil Jackson be having a lot of racial undertones with the shit he be saying. So if you go back and look at the quotes he been saying, you know, he talking about politics don't belong in sports. Sports is like the biggest political stage there is for people to take their moments. If that's the case, Phil Jackson, why do they sing the national anthem? Don't sing the national anthem then. If it's not political, because the national anthem is political. That's why you have Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, a.k.a. Chris Jackson. You know, Chris Jackson, a.k.a. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, taking his stance. Craig Hodges. So many people have took their stance against things. And then get out of here with that damn politics don't belong in sports. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. But, all right. LeBron, unfortunately, tonight you going home. You going home tonight, fam. You go home tonight, fam. Like, you got a beautiful wife. Go watch Bronny. I don't really want to talk bad about nobody kids, because especially if they didn't do nothing outlandish. But the name Bronny, I don't know, man. Something about that name, just Bronny. I couldn't call him another nickname. The nickname is Bronny. I don't know. I just don't like Bronny. I don't know. The Bronny James. Like, Bronny? LeBron is off the whack. So we got Bronny. Oh, the game is Monday night? Okay, well, you going home Monday then. But Bronny, though, I'm like, come on, man. Figure, do something else, Bronny. I don't know, man. I ain't calling that nigga Bronny, man. We gonna have to find something for him. LeBron is already like... But Bronny James, bah. Anyway, Bronny. And the other kid, the other son played, but anyway, I don't want to talk about them. No, just look at this little Monday night, you going home, fam. That's it. Bottom line, you Lakers fans, listen, y'all gonna have to do a lot of retooling, a lot of redoing, because you niggas is going home, man. That's it. And I don't got no team in the NBA, so I don't care. My team was Brooklyn when they had KG and they had Paul Pierce and Joe Jackson, because I used to be in the Barclays all the time. It was right down the block from my crib. I used to always have passes in there. But anyway, LeBron, you going home. I hate when people say stop hating hater. Listen, suck a dick, okay? I'm here to hate if I want to. Because if you telling me to stop hating, that means you hating on me. So it is what it is. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Bronny. Name is trash. And LeBron going home. So I'm going to say what I want. He going home. He's going home. Swept for a game. Why they start saying, well, he's 38. So nobody told you to still keep playing. You could have retired in your prime. You could have retired because everybody want to say how great you are. Everybody want to say how dope you are when you winning, right? But when you start, oh, he's old, his age. Killer, your name ain't even Killer Cam. Fuck out of here, nigga. You a biter. Why would I watch the NBA till the Lakers is down 0-3? I don't even watch. I told you I watch the highlights. I watch highlights. You know why? Because I don't have 3 hours to sit there watching the goddamn sports game. I'm too busy getting money and figuring out shit that people don't know yet. That's what I do. So for those who find the time, who might work a 9 to 5, who do certain shit that could sit there for 3 hours and watch the game, salute to you. I don't have it. Rewind. I already explained why I don't watch it. All right. I like boxing. I like people getting punched in their mouth. Like some people in the chat sometimes need to get punched in their mouth. That's why y'all don't watch boxing, because y'all get scared when you see your own blood. I thought they played tonight. I don't even really give a fuck though. Listen, I can speak on whatever. Yo, you sitting here watching me. Look at this weirdo. Look at this weirdo. Y'all be making me laugh. So you gonna type that mad times? What you got it on copy? You gonna keep pasting? So go get money. I'm getting money right now, fam. Believe it or not, I'm getting money right now. Right now as we speak. My YouTube is, look at this weirdo. He gonna keep typing that. Oh man. Anyway, woo. I didn't watch it. But again, the Lakers, they about to go home. They about to go home. So listen, I'm not about to, I could podcast for 3 hours though. And you finna these nuts. I'm about to podcast for 3 hours. You know why? Because I get money. You know how much ads I get to put on that video? You know how much sponsorships I get? Think about it. I could podcast for 3 hours. This is my job. Dick breath. What is FUH? You meant to type fuck out of here? But you type FUH? I'm not talking to you no more. Anyway. Yo, y'all niggas is weird. Said you finna podcast for 3 hours. You right, and this is my job. Dick breath, this is what I do. I could podcast for 3 hours. FUH. Try to bark on me and can't spell. Nigga got ET fingers trying to type some wild shit. FUH. Ooh, I'm so offended. Stupid bastard. Anyway, let's go. All right, boxing. Boxing, what is going on in boxing? First of all, Rolly Romero talk a good one. I ain't gonna cap. I think Rolly Romero was beating Tank in that fight. Then he ran into that punch and lights out, nigga. Jig up. But anyway, you an internet thug. Alright, fam. Your name is Debo for real, and you calling me an internet thug. A nigga on the internet named Debo. Your name is Debo for real on the internet calling me an internet thug. You can't make this shit up. The storyline just the stories itself. This nigga called me an internet thug. His name is Debo for real. Anyway, go sit in the fucking corner. This nigga, Debo for real, on the internet, calling me an internet thug. You can't make this shit up. Anyway, Rolly Romero uh, uh, I don't know what Tony Weeks was doing. Tony Weeks stopping that fight was trying, ain't gonna front though. The dude who whatchamacallit was fighting, whatchamacallit, that dude would look mad old though. Yo, dude looked mad old. But go look at that Rolly Romero fight, man. I don't know what that was all about, man. Tony Weeks, fam. First of all, Tony Weeks, gotta talk to you for a minute. Fam, it's 2023. I know we deal with the retro shit sometimes. I know we like our throwback. I know we like our nostalgia. But the flat top, fam, Tony Weeks, you still got a flat top. So you don't know what's going on in today's society. You still got a flat top. And you got like a flat top too. Like your shit is just like newly zzz. But fam, Tony Weeks, you did some bullshit. I never seen a fight get stopped and nobody got punched. I was like, yo, what the fuck he stopped the fight for? Tony Weeks, fuck out of here. All right, so let's talk about last night's fight. Devin Haney. I'm not really sold on Devin Haney. A lot of people always talk about Haney, Shakur Stewart, Tank, Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, Kambosos. So Teofimo beat Lomachenko, who was pretty much unbeatable at one point. He was getting older. Kambosos beat Teofimo. Then Devin Haney beat Kambosos in Australia twice. So, Ryan Garcia as well. So people were high on Haney because he beat the guy who couldn't get beaten. Pause. So, okay, here we go. Lomachenko was once looked at as pound for pound, right? He lost to Teofimo Lopez. Kambosos kicked his ass, and then Devin Haney beat Kambosos. So that put Devin Haney as like number one because the lineage of the people who fought, were very good fighters. People were beating people who never got beat, right? I never really been sold on Devin Haney. Devin Haney's a good fighter, but I just never looked at him as, I don't know. I think maybe because he doesn't have power. And then it was one fight, he got fucking drunk. And he got punch drunk and he stumbled back to his, damn, I'm about to say who he's fighting because I'll be having all this on cap, but right now. But Haney is a good fighter. I'm not going to say he's a bad fighter. Shakur Stewart, not really too sold on yet. I respect Haney though, because he got some names under his belt. He has Kambosos and now he has Lomachenko. So I respect him for that. To me, Ryan Garcia never really fought nobody. Tank fought some people. Linares, there we go. Yeah, but Shakur Stewart has to fight somebody for me to be impressed because everybody keeps saying, yo, he that dude. But I didn't really see him fight nobody. He has to fight somebody. He has to fight somebody that make me say, okay, that was a tough fight. And that doesn't mean they're not good fighters. But I want y'all to know, Shakur Stevenson, yeah, I'm saying Shakur Stewart. Who the fuck is Shakur Stewart? What the fuck are you doing? I like to bark on myself from time to time. But, okay, this is the issue. Styles make fights. So sometimes you can see a guy look, amazing in a fight. And then the next fight, you be like, what the hell? So Loma last fight, he didn't really look that, people saying he's old and all that. But, Lomachenko looked amazing last night. Because think about it. He's mad shorter than Devin Haney. Devin Haney was bigger than him. And he out, to me, he's going to outweigh him once they rehydrate. I think Lomachenko won that fight. I was a little it's hard rooting for others, for other, let's just say other. But nah, I think Lomachenko won. I think Lomachenko won because in the 11th round, he kind of whooped Haney ass though. Think about that. Think about that last that 11th round. But see, this is the thing too. I don't know why Lomachenko, because I don't know if y'all watched the fight, but Lomachenko gave up the 12th round to me. I think he should have did his thing because a lot of them were swing rounds. If it went anyway, like if the fight was a draw, I wouldn't have been mad. My issue was that one judge, that 116, 112. I'm like, come on, man. So you say 115, 113, you say stuff like that. I'm not mad at that because I could deal with that. But that one judge, I think it's a judge named Cheatham. You got the perfect name, fam. I forgot what his first name, but I know his name is Cheatham. And you got the perfect name because you damn sure be cheating. Every fight that he's a part of, this Cheatham individual, straight up and down, people just be getting jerked. Whoever this Cheatham person is, I forgot their first name. But if they had a set of draw, I wouldn't have been mad. I think Loma deserved I think he deserved a rematch. And I don't think he should retire either because all that pressure he had on him. Yeah, Don Cheatham, you're absolutely right. Thank you, Malik Moncrief. All that pressure he had on him, he's old. Yo, homie didn't look old. And they used to call him the Matrix, remember? What I liked about the way the nigga Loma fight is that he'll be fighting and then he moves at an angle that's so weird. He was doing that shit to Haney last night. One thing Haney did last night that shocked me was the body shots. I didn't expect that for him. He's not really a big body puncher, but he was doing a lot of body shots that surprised me because normally body shots tire the person out. And then by the later rounds they could feel the body shots. But Loma, shit, I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga must eat trees or some shit like that. Like he don't feel, you ain't tired. Like your ribs don't. My ribs was hurting watching them body shots. But yeah, man. And then Loma out punched him too. I landed him and everything. So I was, South Soul Tone, thank you for the super chat. I thought Loma should have pressed the action in the 12th since he rocked Haney in the 11th. Yeah, because I felt like he had Haney in that 11th. So if he had kept going, that 12th round, you're right, Pounds. That 12th round gave the fight to Haney because if Loma had won that 12th, because remember, these are called what? The championship rounds. Respectfully, Haney's the champion. He didn't get knocked down. But I feel like he fucked Haney up that 11th round. I'm like, yo, hold up. And then remember, this dude is bigger, younger, supposed to be stronger, different things. And I just didn't see, I was just saying, yo, Tank a fuck Haney up because the thing with Tank is Tank is smarter because he's, he talk and he sound a little, he doesn't sound that articulate, which is no knock against his intelligence. It's just how people interpret him. I felt like Tank, when he boxes, he's more intelligent than people give him. In the fight, it's like, with Tank, one fuck up, and that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Yo, Tank, and what the thing about Tank, it only take one punch. It don't take a combination. It take one punch. And I don't know, I can't really see nobody beating Tank. Only person I could see Tank losing to is Tank. I could see Tank coming in there unfocused, undisciplined, immature. But, giving Haney the win didn't bother me. Like, it didn't piss me off. But that one judge with that scorecard like that. I'm like, come on, fam. Like, shit like that is scary. And it's like almost like you can't depend on these judges no more. These judges is them judges is going to straight up and down, steal a fight from you. You know what I'm saying? The judges is going to steal a fight. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't know. But I want to see Shakur Stewart in a tough fight. Shakur Stevenson. If you say Stewart one more time, I want to see Shakur Stevenson in a tough fight. And it's not his fault if there's no tough fights. But if you 135, only thing about that division I don't understand, because you got all those great fighters, but they say Haney is undisputed. See, now you're getting blocked because you're just being a faggot now. You're just being gay, and you think you're trolling, but you're just being weird. Now you could go play with the people you like playing with, because you went from trying to be funny to not being funny to getting clowned to just now being queer. And that's the thing with y'all dudes. Some of y'all be showing who y'all really are. And I don't play in y'all lane. I let y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got that limp wrist lane. Y'all can have that. I ain't trying to crash in that lane. I ain't even trying to drive on that road. But then y'all just start going too far. And that's how I know y'all don't get no women, because ain't no real woman going to be letting no real man play on the internet like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need some chicks in y'all life, or y'all need mentors, or y'all need somebody that's going to say, yo, homie, you a clown for that. So fuck up out of here. But anyway, no, I just keep saying Shakur Stewart for some reason, but I don't know why. I'm just fucking up. I'm thinking could be Shakir Stewart, but Shakur Stevenson. He hopped in the ring last night too, and it seemed like Haney got the hell out of here once he got in the ring. You know what I'm saying? It's like he got out of here. He was like, yo, I don't want to talk to this dude. But when Lomachenko cried, I felt that. You know why? Because this is for hardworking people. See, some people will never feel that feeling of the moment of letting it all out because of your hard work. People calling you old. You still working hard. You going to fight for your country. So, like, some people will never understand pressure. I ain't talking about pressure to get a raise. I'm talking about the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Like, everything is on your shoulders. Everywhere you look, it's a roadblock. Somebody telling you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that. And when you give something your all, and you lose, it's not about the loss. It's about, I gave this my all. I really gave this my all. And it's a letting it out moment. See, some people don't know about that because they never worked hard for shit or never really had no pressure on them. But I'm just talking about the pressure to perform. Like, I felt that pressure before. Like, I feel that pressure of, God damn, like, the Tyrese moment of, what do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Because, I feel the pressure of sometimes, you building your name, you building a brand, like everything is from scratch. Like, ain't no mommy and daddy, ain't no rich parents, ain't no well-off friends, ain't no drug dealer bag put up for you. Even the people you do know not even supporting your shit or fucking with your shit because they fear that you might leave them. They fear that you might get too large and they in secret competition with you. But you work so hard. So imagine the lifestyle that you got to have as a boxer, the diet, the training, the thoughts, because you know somebody about to punch you in your fucking head for a little while. You know, so you give it your all and you lost. And I don't think the loss bothered him. I don't think he was crying because he lost. I think he cried because he just gave it his all. And you come up short, but you might have came up short because not because your lack of skill, not because your lack of effort, not because your lack of tenacity or will, because somebody stole from you. That shit makes you, you know, that shit makes you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, where do I go from here? So I felt that, you know, and it's a difference between crying and being a crybaby. You know, some motherfuckers is crybabies. Some niggas cry for sympathy. Some people cry because they like the trauma bond with other people, and they try to, you know, cry in front of people and hope people fuck with them because of they cry. And I mean, let it out, let it. No. That's not why some people cry. But imagine giving something your all, like your all, like even when you box, you can't get no box. Like you can't have sex. It's a lot of things that you have to sacrifice to be in that position. And then you just have people take it from you. It hit a little different. It hit a little different, but good fight nonetheless. I like the fight. I don't think Lomachenko should retire though. I don't know what Devin Haney is going to do, because it seems like he has the weight in his structure is not meshing anymore. I know that he does have some big fights at 35. 40, I don't know who's at 40. I will have to go look. But at 35, he got some big fights. He got some big fights. I mean, you got some big fights out there. And I would stay at 35 and fight some of those big fights, if nothing for the money. I mean, what is this? This is we in May, right? Yeah, May. Shit, I say by September, get back in there and have one of them big fights. You got Tank. You still got Shakur Stevenson. Shit, you still got Ryan Garcia. I'm interested in to see what Derek James can do with Ryan Garcia. Very, very interested in to see if Derek James could teach Ryan how to sit down on his punches and give him defenses. Because Derek James got 2 hard-hitting ass fighters. Well, 3. Errol Spence hit hard. Charlo twin hit hard. AJ hit hard because he's big, but he's little, I don't know. But I think he could teach Ryan Garcia how to sit down on his punches. Frank Martin got to fight somebody. Like a lot of these dudes is named, but I got to see them fight somebody. And they got to fight each other. See, this is when I was like in the early 80s. I used to always hear about like Hagler, Duran and Leonard and Hearns. Yo, they all used to fight each other. And I think in this day and age, it became so much about business that they're not fighting each other. Yeah, they're not fighting each other. It's like the business got to be right and all that. Listen, man, what I learned, I can't really say that because I can't put myself in their shoes because they do a lot. Did a lot of sacrificing. But what I learned is that you got to get your money different ways. So when I look at it's not a robbery, such a dumb take. See, why I gotta be dumb? See, why you gotta come in here and say dumb? When you say shit like dumb or calling somebody in the chat room dumb, you ain't gotta call nobody dumb. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but nah, when I seen him, listen, all right, let me talk about Aaron Pryor one second. So I seen Aaron Pryor tapes when I was in my early 20s. Aaron Pryor might have cheated in one fight against I think Alexis Arguello, if I'm not mistaken. And Panama Lewis, remember, was like, pass me that one. Pass me that drink. Not that one, the one I mixed. Aaron Pryor might have cheated. And I want to say something too. I'm just keep it real with y'all. To me, a lot of these boxers was on that juice. I ain't know. And I don't want to accuse nobody. I don't want to say no names. But I used to always trip about how Diesel Evander Holyfield was. I don't know, something just about Holyfield going from cruiserweight to just this heavyweight. I don't know, man. Something wasn't right to me with Holyfield. I just never could put my finger on it. You know what I'm saying? I never put my finger on what it was at Evander Holyfield. That something just didn't. I don't know. I always thought Holyfield. I don't know. I just didn't think I didn't think he was natural. I'm just be real. I never thought Holyfield was natural. Something about Evander Holyfield, because you see a lot of heavyweights. They having like, they have like little stomachs. Even Mike wasn't. Mike was chiseled, but you could see the little bit of fat in Mike that it was natural. Holyfield? What the? Yo, hold up. Holyfield was like a action figure. And I was like, yo, what the hell? Nah. I don't know. Just something about, because pause, but I think Holyfield had like a 32-inch waist or some shit like that. Pause. You look at that no nigga waist. I'm just saying. But he was mad big. And I'm like, nah, something don't sit right. So it's like Mike, when he came out of prison, every nigga go to jail gonna be Diesel. So when Mike came out Diesel, I kind of understood it, but he was cut. He was really, really cut, because that's all calisthenics, pull-ups, push-ups, and dips. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Something about Holyfield. But think about this too. When you think about boxing, Holyfield was country strong. Nah, it ain't organic. Think about boxing. They used to fight 15 rounds, man. Matter of fact, in the beginning, they used to fight till somebody dropped. Then they made rounds. They'd be like, yo, in the 27th round. But now they got 10 round, 12 round, but they used to fight 15 rounds. I don't think none of these fighters could fight 15 rounds anymore. I think if boxing was still 15 rounds, then it would be a wrap. It would be, these dudes wouldn't last 15 rounds, because I'm watching some of them by the especially the heavyweights, like by the 7th round, these heavyweight dudes is gassed. And I don't know, I was watching Devin Haney in between the rounds, feeling like he was breathing really hard. And I used to see some trainers go to their fighters' trunks and pull open their trunks so they could be able to expand. And I don't know, Bill Haney is a good trainer to y'all. I think father and son duos are dope, but I think if it comes a time, unfortunately, and I don't want them to break up because that's his boy and that's his father, he trained him, from the gate. But I just think that if Devin Haney get his ass whooped, watch they be saying, change the trainer. Yeah, it's time to get watch. But I like boxing. I like MMA. I don't watch MMA as much as I watch boxing, but MMA could be brutal as hell, because at any given time somebody could just kick somebody in the fucking side of their head and that's it. But I like Johnny Bones Jones, and him and Francis Ngannou gotta fight, which Ngannou's a big motherfucker, man. That nigga's just, respectfully, Danny Garcia and his father is not the best father and son duo. Not at all. I don't agree with that. I think The best father and son duo that's not father and son is Calvin Ford and Tank, because he raised Tank from the beginning. But now Danny Garcia needs a new trainer because all he got is that hook, and it ain't working no more. It's not working no more. It's not working. That hook, people see it coming, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That was like I don't know if y'all know who Amir Khan was, but Amir Khan was like was very fast, but he had a fucking oh no. All right. Did y'all see this slap shit that's going on? If you on TikTok, I'm on TikTok. Doggie Diamonds on TikTok. Yo, you see them slapping the shit out of each other? What the hell kind of sport is this? Yo, on TikTok, they are slapping flames out of. Yo, I seen dudes get slapped into a stroke. Straight like that. Straight slap. Yo. if you go on TikTok, it's going to come up because, fam, the way these dudes is getting, they smacking each other. What make you sign up for that? Listen, the minute we playing some smack, because it got to be for some M's or some high six figures, right? You ain't going to just smack the shit out of me for $2,000. We ain't doing that. But listen, when I see a nigga revving up and doing this shit, and you about to smack me, nah, fam, we listen, no, because at the end of the day, I gotta kind of kill you. I know it's a sport, but why you smack me like that? You was serious. I might have smacked, because if we playing Smack Fest, I gotta go first all the whole time. Yo. I don't want them to get stupid. Yo. And it be women too. Now, if you playing this smack sport with another woman, ladies, and you see Bertha come walking in, and she got powder all on her hands, I don't think you should just forfeit, just quit, because Bertha is about to smack the shit out of you. Yo, I seen people get smacked. Yo, I never saw no. Well, my uncle knocked somebody out from a slap before. That's the first time I saw that. Yo, these people be getting knocked the fuck out from a slap. Maestro Fresh Rest, thank you for the super chat. From a slap. Yo, I've been seeing people fall out from a slap. Yo. Woo. But I done seen, like, you ever see they get slapped? You ever see they face? They lip be all contorted and shit. Yo, when a nigga smack your face crooked, that shit gotta be like, what's the purse for that? Like, now we gotta do some research. What's the purse? Because it ain't no way. All right, look, if I'm going there, right, and there's some niggas standing behind me just in case I get smacked too hard, I'ma fucking fall out. Yo, you ever got smacked? No, look. You ever got smacked? You saw that white light? What is that shit? What is that white light you see? I mean, you ever got smacked so hard? You just saw that white ass. What is that white light? Like, I guess you can see darkness if you get knocked the fuck out. But when you get smacked and you see that white light and you still conscious and shit, like, the fuck, I got struck by lightning or some shit. What is that white light? Hold on, let me see. I can't even emulate that white light. What is that white light? Listen, if you ain't ever seen that white light, you ain't never got smacked. I done seen that white light before. And I don't know if it's like some off-guard smack, because I come from a black family where your ass is getting smacked, you getting beat, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. But that fucking white light, Soldier Gaines TV, listen, that white light that you see when you get smacked, yo, it's like the cartoons that you see them damn bird, yo. like Stargate hit you or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck is going on? And and for a few minutes, you blind like a little bit. Like you gotta like kind of gather yourself. Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what the and sometimes it don't warrant that. Like, you didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, my pop smacked me, and I think he had to gather himself because he was just wilding the fuck out. So me, I don't know if y'all know, right? But back in the days, this silverware is not yesterday's silverware. This silverware is not yesterday's silverware. You know, Fat Joe did this faithfully anyway. So the butter knives and the knives and the spoons and the forks used to be heavy as fuck. Heavy. I don't listen. The fucking butter knives used to be heavy. Like the handle of the butter knife used to be heavy as a motherfucker. I don't know if y'all know that. But this silverware is not that old silverware. That shit was heavy. Me, I'm probably like 8 years old. My father was saying something to me, and I didn't want to hear that shit. I'm just keep it real with you. I just didn't want to hear that shit. I was kind of like dubbing him, kind of ignoring him. So I was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The sink was over there. Why did I decide, instead of going over, because he was over there. He was over there. I didn't want to go by him because, you know, he was talking shit. I didn't want to hear that shit. And I'm like, you know, this dude, you know, I don't know, because my father never beat me. Like, one thing I say, he never beat me before, but he would whack me every now and again. But he never beat me. So, instead of me going over to the sink and putting the butter knife in the sink, I decide I want to Steph Curry from the 3, the butter knife. Not a good idea, because I don't know how people are now, but it was a point in time, there was no paper plates. Like, it was styrofoam plates, it was paper plates, but that was kind of like, you didn't eat off paper plates. You might eat out of bowls and shit. And whoever eating out of butter bowls in their house, throw that shit away. Y'all eating out of butter bowls, like, I can't believe it's not butter, and country crock bowls and shit like that. The fuck is y'all doing? That's stop that. Don't feed your kids out of no damn butter bowls. Anyway, so I decide I want to launch the knife. That wasn't a good idea. I don't know what made me do that. But all I know was I saw that white light, and like, all I heard was clink and I just saw that white light. And you ever got slapped so hard, you don't even remember falling. You don't know that you fell. All you know is that you're parallel one with the ground. And you sitting up like, yo, what the fuck just happened? He's like, what the fuck make you throw that in the sink with all them dishes in there? It was plates, because again, there was no paper plates. You had porcelain plates. You had glass plates. You had shit. You throw something in the sink, something was gonna break. Yo, I think he slapped Earth, Wind, and Fire out of me. I don't even remember. I just know that I was looking at his feet. And it just wasn't a good idea to do that. Don't do that. Don't throw nothing in the sink. Well, you could throw shit in the sink now. Now niggas got all types of shit in the sink and all this new dishwashing liquids that make your hands soft. Let me tell you something, man. The world has gotten easier for the greater good of situations, but it also has gotten very pussy too. Because all this, I wasn't one of them niggas who wash dishes with like palm olive and all that softens hand. Listen, I always been a man's man. Okay, I'm not trying to do nothing to soften my hands but lotion. If you got soft hands, you got soft hands. But washing dishes with palm olive and all, man, get the hell out of here with all that shit. All this new shit, and I went in the store the other day. I seen fucking Gain dishwashing liquid, and I'm like, man, what Gain? What the fuck is going on? Like, what are we doing? So, man, this shit just got boots. Like this shit got boots, man. Like, listen, let me tell you something, fam. When it got rough and you ain't had no tissue, you might have had to wipe your ass with some newspaper. They used to have brown paper bags, all types of shit that you might have had to use now. So all this new tissue with aloe vera on it and all, I guess that's a good thing. But that shit, come on, man. Like it's killing, to me, it's killing the toughness that, you know, some of us just need. I'm about to go get some Comet. Matter of fact, I got Comet. I got Ajax. Yo, I still got baking soda in my refrigerator, and I don't even cook crack. I just believe that baking soda freshens the refrigerator and the freezer. I'm still old school with it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Some of this shit now is just boots, man. Like, all right, remember, like, look at the cans, right? The cans have this shit with it. You go open your beans, your canned pineapples. Fam, they ain't had that shit when I was growing up. Do you know what it's like to have a broke ass can opener and you trying to catch that groove and you like start over, poke a hole. Why they ain't have that shit when I was growing up? You know how many times I struggled to open shit because I had a bullshit ass can opener? Some families, right? Like my family, I'm gonna say some family, like my family, straight up and down, man, all that Irish Spring and Dove and all that shit, that these perfume nice soaps and liquid soaps, yo, my family had Ivory soap in every fucking room. Ivory soap did the dishes. Ivory soap washed your clothes. Ivory soap washed your ass. Ivory soap would get shredded and put in the damn washing machine. I'm dead ass serious. Ivory soap was all purpose for every goddamn thing. So right now, if you go in your bathroom and you got Dove or any of these goddamn soaps and Irish Spring and Dial and all that shit, you're lucky. You're fortunate. Me, I don't even look at Ivory soap no more. I ain't doing it. Fuck Ivory soap as a staff record label crew. I'm just mentally scarred by Ivory soap. I do not fuck with Ivory soap. Ivory soap was for everything. I'm talking about. I don't know if you grew up poor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you grew up poor. Prince Love, I think that was twice you said something that I didn't like. You won't get a third time though. Just know that. Because I'm not reliving no childhood trauma. I'm actually saying it with a smile, and it's funny. So when you start saying shit like that, you're trying to trigger me, and it don't work with me. All I do is just fucking block you. Just seriously. So it's not my childhood trauma. And you spell my name wrong, so you're trying to be really funny. Because that's not how you spell my fucking name. But that's twice, though. I guarantee you won't get a third time. Two. You won't get a three. But anyway, I don't fuck with Ivory soap. Okay? Do they still? I don't even say that shit no more. Do they still make that? I don't know if they still make Ivory soap. I know a lot of women say they use Ivory soap for their privacy areas and stuff like that. Because I don't know if that's a good thing either. Because I don't know if the Ivory soap be working. You might need something else. But yeah, no, I still use bars of soap. I ain't using no liquid soap. Come on, man. So you expect me to be a nigga with liquid soap and a loofah or something like that? Just really think about that. I look like a loofah ass nigga. You see a nigga, I go nigga shit. Like, yo, this nigga live by himself. He got one of them loofah things. Nah, fam. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing no loofahs or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing no loofahs. So I started doing some new shit. I don't know if it worked. I'm gonna let y'all know if it worked. It's called oil pulling. It's not new, but it's new for me. I never did it before, but it's called oil pulling, where prior to you brushing your teeth, you swish coconut oil around in your mouth. And you say it does a lot of wonders for your shit. Oh, you know what? I gotta put this shit, because everything I told you, I'm gonna be real with y'all. And this is to you content creators, because I be speaking to y'all a lot too, not motherfuckers who don't get no money or don't never create shit. Everything you do, everything you endorse, everything you use on your platform, you put on your platform, you should try to find a way to monetize them monetizing you. Because if you give free endorsements, what is that for you? You don't get the product for free. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I'll be getting affiliate links and shit like that. But yeah, see, I still call it a rag. I don't even be like, yo, washcloth shit. I still be, but yeah, I do the oil pulling thing. That shit nasty as a motherfucker though. And the thing with the oil pulling is that you can't spit it in the sink. You have to spit it in a plastic bag. Pause. I prefer ladies who, nah, it's different. I was about to say, don't be spitting, ladies. That's my gift from me to you. Don't be spitting out my gift that I gave you. Now think about this, ladies, for 1 second. I just gave you my nation. I just gave you a bunch of children for you to digest, and you spit the kids on the floor. That is disrespectful. Anyway, I ain't putting no peroxide in my damn mouth. I did that before. That shit don't. Anyway, I don't like peroxide. They got all types of toothpaste with peroxide and all. Man, get the hell out of here with all that shit, man. That shit don't make no sense. No, you ain't supposed to spit it in the toilet. It's oil. You're not supposed to spit oil anywhere. Oil is gonna clog anyway. I don't spit it in the toilet. You spit it in the plastic bag. Pause. Anyway, I haven't been on here in a few days, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be here for the rest of the week. I just took a few days off. I didn't wake up feeling 100% today. You know, I'm a chronic overthinker. So in my overthinking, this is just one to grow on. In my overthinking, sometimes when you're an overthinker, you make up scenes and scenarios that don't exist, or they do exist. But knowing that you have no control of the scene and scenario can kind of fuck with you a little bit. So you overthink more, and then you overthink this situation and that situation. So sometimes, you know, in my overthinking, I'm thinking, but not doing, if that makes any sense. So I'm thinking, but I'm not doing what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking. And it could cause you to be a little stagnant and debilitated. So sometimes I'm thinking, and I work out a lot. So even in working out, I'm thinking, you know, it's me, one with the music, one with the push-ups, the gym, or whatever the case may be, the cardio. And I'm thinking, and most of my thinking should be about me and what I control. Sometimes my thinking is what's going on around me. And you can go down a rabbit hole of thinking because you don't control what go on around you. You can control your environment, but you can't control what goes on in the environment. Like you can control, you know, where you go, and you can say it's quiet here, but if motherfuckers come make noise, then it's not quiet no more. So sometimes I just get caught up in thoughts, and I can't believe people, man. Like I cannot. Yo, there's a lot of people in here with my first name. I think that's dope. You got Greg Wilson, you got Greg, and this is dope. Shout out to y'all. Y'all got my name. But yeah. So I'm just trying to. I'm just finding that place where I can think, execute, and be prosperous in my execution. Because as my brain goes, my creativity has to go at the same time. My brain can't lap the creativity, and the creativity can't lap my brain. If that makes any sense, they got to be one and the same. I got to think, boom, 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 boom. Okay, execute. Think about this, boom, 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 execute. But when I think, and I think, and I think, and there's no execution, that's when I start getting caught up in this little rat race. And it kind of makes me ghost everybody. I just disappear, you know what I'm saying? And it's nothing personal. But I disappear sometimes because I feel like I'm playing physical catch up. You know, I feel like I'm playing physical catch up because I can't believe people, man. Like, if it's aliens, man, yo, come get me, man. Yo, aliens. Yo,
aliens, come get me.
I'm out. No, seriously, if it's aliens, come get me. Cause I'm out, man. I'm done with Earth. I'm done peopling. I'm done with all this shit, man. I cannot believe people. Like, this has to be the worst time period that I could ever remember in my life. And I'm a whole grown ass adult. But the way people handle each other, I've never seen nothing like this. It's unfucking believable. You know, it's just I just never seen nothing like this before. The telephones all of a sudden don't work. Communication don't work. The way people communicate is by not communicating. And people be mad at you for the shit they did to you. So I just never. And see, I'm the type of person, when I feel like my energy is a little off, I'll retreat. There's nothing against you, because I always come back and say, yo, I just needed some time to, you know, to iron my shit out. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's nothing personal. But the way people treating people these days, people treat people like they are replaceable and disposable. And I'm telling you, you cannot replace people. You cannot dispose of people. Some people cannot be replaced. And when you realize that, sometimes it's too late. When you realize that you can't replace people, it's too late, because if they once served the purpose in your life for good, and then you might have think it's something bad about them, I always say, well, put it on the scales. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the scales. Is the fight? I'm reading this dickhead post. Is the bad outweighing the good, or is it even, or whatever? And you know, people take the most not minute thing about you and magnify that. You know what I'm saying? Magnify that. And that just outdoes all the good they ever did. You know what I'm saying? And one day I'm going to do a whole show about narcissists. And I don't think y'all know what a narcissist is, but I attract them. Like, everybody who I've dealt with in the last 10 years has been narcissistic. Seriously. Like, that shit is a mental illness. That shit is some shit that you... And people, you know, people really just be doing shit and just live their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, you know, all right. It's cool, but yeah, I think I might do a whole show on that. Okay, yeah, I'm on TikTok too, Doggie Diamonds. I'm on Doggie Diamonds. Joseph White, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, right? But this is the thing. You don't control my chat. My conversation controls my chat. So the minute that you start talking about shit that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, you're trying to derail shit. Stop. Thank you. But again, man, treat people good, and when you got good people in your life, try to treat them good. You know, enjoy each other and respect one another, and keep that good energy flowing, because that shit is scarce these days, and it's sometimes it's short lived. People only fuck with you for their need of you, and then when they think they don't need you, they think they don't need you. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, I remember my cousin asking me some shit like one day, and he said, yo, did you ever think you would be in this position. And it wasn't a position of power. It wasn't a position of finances. It wasn't a position of success. It was just a position of, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I find that, nobody, like, not too many people really fucking care about each other. Like, that shit is very situational. It's very subjective, and it's very situational. That shit is not even long term. Like, you that's why I said, that's my last Instagram post. I don't match energy. I just remove myself. Like, all right, you got it. You won. But when shit start not going your way, remember, you can't call on me. One mistake that I make, and I don't know if people are like me. I'm what you call, according to my studies and studying people and terminologies and behaviors, I'm an empath. Like, I always try to see the good in fucked up people. Like, person could be a complete piece of shit, and I try to see the good in them. I try to say, yeah, but just give them a chance and all that. And it's like, nah, some people, I'm gonna tell you, some people leave their ass in the gutter, leave them in the dirt. When they talk, listen to them. When they give you hints, listen. Watch how they treat other people. Watch how other people treat them. Sometimes it's just them. Can't save nobody, man. Seriously, you can't do it no matter how much you try. And it's the people who project intelligence, and all they really are is manipulators. So they know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? They know how to use the wise words and act like they're for people. Most of the people who are successful are just master manipulators. They talk a good one. You know what I'm saying? They talk some shit that, that just sound good, and then till you get your experience and you're like, oh, that's what the shit is. You know what I'm saying? But I talk to a lot of good people who give me perspective, and perspective is everything. Perspective is everything, and it's me. I never did anything with ill intent. I've always gave my intentions on what it is I wanted to do. But nowadays, you don't know nobody's intentions. That shit is very scary, very scary. I never seen a time where people were disingenuous. I never seen a time where people were just selfish and just didn't give a fuck. Like, I just never seen it. And if I didn't go to jail, I probably would body a lot of these people. Seriously, I'd probably just take them out of here, because what the fuck, But people be saying, nah, I'll be like, nah, can't do it. I can't do it no more. I can't do it. I gotta really, really, really guard my space for my spirit, because people not only break your heart, they break your spirit, because you can't believe that they did it. And people don't see nothing wrong with the shit they do. I'm telling you, motherfuckers just be like, oh, well. And you be like, you serious? That's just, people just bugged out. So I ain't gonna lie, man. When it comes to the social media shit, I just block and delete people. I block and delete you in real life and on the motherfucking social media, because I'm not a forgiving person. Just be real with you. You knew what the fuck you was doing. Cause think about this, right? People play stupid when it's convenient to play stupid. But other than that, you're all wise and all knowing. But when it comes to you being accountable, and it's the word I'm gonna leave y'all with, accountability. I ain't met too many people with accountability. And narcissists don't apologize. They just move on to the next victim. They'll never apologize to you. They'll never say, you know what? I seen how I was wrong. I seen how I fucked up. They'll just move on to the next person, because the next person don't know. But like I say, as a motherfucker get up with you, get to meet you, and they see your heaven and everything is heaven, you capping, because I know your hell. And eventually they'll find out, because they're not going to change who they are. They're not going to change that. They just move on from victim to victim to victim to victim until they get victimized. Because one day, if you know the story of narcissist, his mirror broke. So it couldn't be all about him no more. See, I studied Greek and Roman mythology because I had to, due to the curriculum I was in. And the narcissist, eventually your mirror is going to break. You never know when it's going to break, but it's going to break. And when your mirror break, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. And then you already didn't have no accountability. You burned mad bridges. And it's so much shit because, again, me talking for a living is weird because I grew up quiet. I grew up observant. I grew up watching. And people used to be like, yo, you know, you don't really say much. I'm just like, yo, I'm just listening. You know, I'm just trying to figure this shit. I'm just listening. I don't really got nothing to say. I feel like I could learn more being quiet. And that's today's society too. People not quiet enough to learn anything. They fucking always talking. And who's the person that tell you the most about what you should be doing? The person who never done it. They got the most advice. They got what you should, listen, you never did it before. So you don't know. This is not guesswork. This is not emotional shit. Nothing in life is emotional guesswork. You got to know what the fuck you doing or that's it. If you don't know what you're doing, shut up. So that's why I got kind of tired of, and I'm getting a little tired of, and I've been a little tired of people who criticize the culture, the art, and they don't contribute anything. They don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to make a beat. They don't know how to rap. They don't know how to produce. They don't know how to put a song together. They don't know anything about spreadsheets. They don't know shit, but all they do is fucking talk. And it's like, you know what? I'm getting kind of tired of that shit because at the end of the day, I respect a lot of people and they are, even though I might not like your shit because, you know, Busta Rhymes with that shit, fuck that. People been sending me that video too. Shout out to y'all. But I always don't want to come here and go in. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what eroded a lot of shit for me because I don't have that go in mentality. Some days, sometimes I just want to have fun. But in this culture that we in, if we don't go in, nobody listens to you. People want to hear the problems. People want regurgitated problems. People want, man, look what they did to us. And they choked Jordan Neely. And then, listen, man, I'm trying to have a good day. And I keep telling y'all, some of us are fighting for our sanity. So we can't always be in the midst of that shit. Sometimes you got to be able to say, okay, this is what's happening. But for my own personal sanity, I got to say, fuck that shit. So when people DM me shit, which I ask people don't DM, I'm not with this whole victim black experience shit. Being black is a beautiful thing. Being black could be beautiful if we just love one another, be more accountable, and stop being pieces of shit to each other. All of that, man, they choke somebody and he died. And this is, come on, man. Like, I can't do that. I can't do it. And I'm not fucking with nobody who do that all day. I'm not talking to nobody who do that all day because that's just not my experience. You know what I'm saying? I remember, think about as a child, that wasn't your experience, right? Your experience was playing, eating, and doing mischievous shit. Now it's all about trauma and pain. And that's why I always say, listen, man, don't put that shit in front of me all day because I don't care. And don't, oh, you going to build on this or you going to go in on? No, I'm not doing that shit. No. Or you should talk about this. No, you should talk about that with your mama, nigga. Talk about that shit with people you love because I can't, listen, I'm telling you, some of us are fighting for our sanity every day because of the world that we live in bugs us the fuck out. So imagine just having to deal with that shit all day. So me, sometimes I just want to chill, play the video game. Sometimes I'm say, yo, I'm going to do fucking 200 push-ups. Sometimes I just want to be able to extract myself from all of this fuck shit that could drive you insane. But when you're a person who don't care and you look at this shit as a Cash App rally or a Super Chat rally, you're going to sit before the people and give them trauma all day, every day. And they're going to be like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we tired of this. While niggas is sitting on their couch. The average motherfucker who talk shit don't do nothing. I already exposed all that. They don't do nothing for nobody but come before you, talk about bullshit, rile you up, and you give them your money while they sit there and say, yeah, now I just bought a car and you ain't got one, you bum ass niggas. And I'm saying to myself, God damn, how you got all that shit? You don't know how to do nothing. Oh, you pray to the trauma of the people. That's some poverty pimp shit. just like church. You go to church and they give you the good word and they tell you how God is going to help you and anoint you, and you give them, so I understand a lot. But I just ain't with that shit. I ain't with it. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I don't want to. Some of us been through so much shit. All we want to do is just have peace, love, and have fun. You know what I'm saying? All this fucking go in today and then y'all, man, listen. Accountability. Once niggas learn accountability, then holla at me. Motherfuckers ain't accountable to shit, and that's it. They don't got shit. They don't have shit. They hope on the first, y'all donate. Hope on the 15, y'all donate, and that's it. They don't got shit. They don't got no way of earning no living. They don't got no savings. They don't got nothing. I'm telling you. And they depend on you. That's why they feed you bullshit so you could fucking finance their life, and then they could look at you and tell you how you ain't shit. The motherfucker who finance them. That's equivalent to going to your job and telling your boss, fuck you and this job. All right, so you fired. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got some stuff that I'm working on too. I'm just letting the action catch up to the brain, because my ideas, oh my God, my ideas be flowing. And I really just want to work on my music. Y'all don't follow me on Instagram, so y'all don't be watching me when I'm in the studio. Sometimes I go to different studios, and the shit that I know musically is just bugged out because I just really know that shit, and I be forgetting that I know that shit. But like I told y'all before, don't run from your gifts. If you have many gifts, you can open any gift and play with it whenever you feel like it. Don't let people tell you you're doing too much. If you have many gifts, that's it. If you know how to do many things, that's not from you. That's a gift from the universe. So don't run from your gifts. If you know how to sing, dance, sew, draw, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Do all that shit. And stop trying to create gifts based off of you seeing somebody else's success. Because I never did something because somebody else did it. I did it because I knew how to do it, or I learned how to do it, or I studied how to do it. So a lot of times you might see my statuses and I say I'm sitting here studying. I'm here watching tutorials, doing all types of shit. I'm supposed to be bragging like these other motherfuckers, smoking the finest weed, or, getting dome and feeling titties and shit. I'm supposed to be doing all that too, but I spend most of my time figuring this shit out and studying shit. So to be greater, because when you come from nothing, one of your biggest fears is to go back to nothing. And when you your own boss, if you don't work, you don't eat. I don't have the luxury. I don't have a significant other to take care of me, or a significant other who has everything. I don't have those luxuries. All I got is me. I don't come from a big family. I really don't have any family at all. And out of my family, I'm probably commercially the most successful one. So I'm the family member that I'm one of the youngest that everybody calls for everything. So it'd be a lot of pressure on us, but we don't fold. We don't fold. We keep it going. So on that note, I'm Doggie Dimes, man. Until next time, LeBron, your ass is going home tomorrow night. Devin Haney, give Loma a rematch. Stay away from narcissistic ass people. For some reason, I attract them. Fuck them all.